Shalom, family. Shalom, guys. I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Y'all know I let us say that. I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. Okay. So this is going to be a quick video just because I want to talk to you guys. Somebody wrote a comment and said, where are you? So much is going on. Okay. And sister, I know. And that's why haven't been on here because so much been going on. I've also been getting revelations that I just couldn't even, understand. So I took some time to try to get my mind right. And I'm still contemplating over those revelations because they just really blew me. And I wasn't ready to bring them to y'all until I did full research into them. Now, I want to just talk about some of the things that we predicted last year that we're seeing coming to pass this year, okay? And it's so crazy. Okay, we talked about Joe Biden winning the election. A lot of people came against me. I had, people who had been watching this channel who I had became friends with, who I developed friendships with, who blocked me over the whole thing with Donald Trump and me saying, that his time was up and Joe Biden would be president and et cetera. And, them believing that Donald Trump was God's chosen one, et cetera, et cetera. So we see Joe Biden then got inaugurated. He in the office. That definitely came to pass, okay? Now, another thing that's come to pass that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention, because this is what we're going to be talking about here in the near future, is this man going their own way, MGTOW, the manosphere or the black manosphere in the red pill community. I posted a video, the last video I did called The Real Red Pill. And I want you guys to go watch that. I did take it off for a minute. I had it on private because I uploaded it to the other channel. And guys, please do go subscribe to the other channel. This channel is shadow banned. And we probably won't get as much traffic on this channel as we will on the other channel. So I want you guys to go subscribe because I don't want you guys to miss out on the conversations and the comments. Plus, I need you guys helping me teach people who may not know all of the stuff that we know and teach on this channel and the comments. So I would really appreciate it if you guys go subscribe to the new channel. That's where a lot of videos on this black manosphere, et cetera, are going to be done. This MGTOW, men going their own way. Now, when we talk about men going their own way, the first thing that comes to my mind is the scripture, every man's way is right in his own mind, right? So now let me talk to you about this black manosphere thing, because we have been talking about how the genders in the Bible was reversed, how men have taken over the position of the women, and how the Bible goes into this whole man versus women, flesh versus spirit type of thing, right? So I'm definitely seeing this manifesting. We have been talking about this all year, and now all of a sudden it's just right in my face. I have been waiting for this to manifest, and it has manifested with this black manosphere, MGTO, men going their own way, in this red pill community. Okay. And what they don't realize, and this is why I did the video called Gender Wars, the last video. Please, again, go watch that video. What they don't realize is they are fighting a losing battle, because all of this is already prophesied in scripture, right? We know this about the gender wars and about how men have taken the position of the women. But see, they don't know it. They don't know it. They don't know that they're a prophecy. They don't know that they're prophesied about in the scripture as the oppressors of women, okay? They don't know these things. So we're going to be really breaking this down for them and trying to save some of these people, all right? When you look at the black manosphere, let me show y'all something. We have been talking about not going to the left, not going to the right? So let's look up this manosphere. It said the manosphere is a collection of websites, blogs, and online forums promoting some forms of masculinity, hostility towards women, strong opposition to feminism, and exaggerated misogyny. The manosphere has been associated politically with the far right and alt-right. Movements within the manosphere includes the men's rights movement, incels, involuntary celibate, Men Going Their Own Way, MGTOW, Pickup Artists, PUA, and fathers' rights groups. The manosphere has been associated with online harassment, as well as some mass shootings and other real-world acts of violence, and has been implicated in radicalizing men into committing violence against women. Well, we know that this is all in the scripture. What did it say? The men cover up. They cover violence with their garment, right? So they use their manhood as violence against women, to oppress women and to be violent towards women when they don't know that this is a losing battle. And all of you men who have this mindset, you're already prophesied to perish. You're already prophesied to perish. Now I'm trying to help y'all and save some of y'all. Now I say the far right. Now what have we been talking about? And I got this on my private setting because I was looking up something for my husband on his email, and I didn't want the email to get saved into my phone because I got enough emails, as you guys know, with the YouTube channels and everything else I'm doing. So they say they are the far right. And what have we been talking about all this year? Don't go to the left. Don't go to the left. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. And it's 144, y'all. OMG. So these people is called the far right. And we know, turn not to the right, my brothers. Don't follow these men. They're going to lead you to perish. Okay. We are going through a shift right now. And this is crazy because let me just finish. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. So all of you men who think that these men know what they're talking about, et cetera, they don't. And they leading you the blind leading the blind, and they all shall fall into a ditch. Now, so this is manifesting, y'all, and we're going to talk more about it. And I'm just bringing y'all this because I want y'all to go do research. I want y'all to put in gender wars on YouTube, look up some of the videos. Look up the Black Manosphere. Look up Men Going Their Own Way. I want you guys to do your homework because we about to go in. I want y'all to do y'all homework. Okay. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. These men are evil and they think that they doing God. What they be on there saying is they doing God's work. Okay. What do the scriptures say? They think they do God a service, a justice. Okay. What do it say? They think they do God a service. They shall put you out of the synagogues. Yea, the time cometh that whosoever killeth you will think that he doeth God a service. So what they be saying is, we doing God's work, or whoever teaching, they doing God's work. No, they not. They doing the devil's work. Sorry, they doing the devil's work. So this stuff is manifesting. Now, another thing I want to talk about is T.I. OMG. Because when we did the video about it and the sacral chakra, we talked about T.I. And that the vibration of the name placed on him, that he called himself, right? And I said this in the video, that you got to be careful of these names that you're taking on, because they all come with frequencies. And whatever that name mean is what you're going to be manifesting into your life, right? So we did the video on the sacral chakra and tag your it. And we talked about T.I. Do y'all remember that? Now, what is manifesting is T.I. and this. I had to go back and watch some of the video because I couldn't believe it. I'm just like, the video is called Targeted Individuals May Have a Mark of the Beast. And we talked about the mark of the beast being what? Being the belly of the beast, being in the sacral chakra, and the chakras lower. So we did coronavirus, it, clown, T.I., bird box. We talked about all of this. So we talked about T.I. and we talked about the sacral chakra. Well, now what's happening with T.I.? He got these sex trafficking allegations. Let's talk about the sacral chakra for y'all. For those who don't know what the sacral chakra is. Where did I have it? On the private side? Yeah. So the sacral chakra is 6 petals that represent the following modes of consciousness, also known as vrittis, affection. So look, let's go down a little bit, because what I want to show y'all is that it has to do with karma, which we talked about in that video. In karma, what we've been talking about is these men getting their own karma, right? And sexual desire. So it contains unconscious desires, especially sexual desire. It is said that to raise the Kundalini Shakti energy of consciousness above, I'm not going to try to pronounce that, it's difficult. Many Hindu saints have had to face sexual temptations associated with this chakra, right? So we talked about TI, we talked about the root chakra. I said, let's talk about TI in the sacral chakra in the video. That's exactly what I said. And what do we have come to manifest? TI and something dealing with this sacral chakra. This alleged sexual allegations, which I don't know if it's true or not, but it's funny that we talked about T.I. and about the frequency of his name being this in that sacral chakra, dealing with fear. And T.I. did a video talking about these allegations, and you can tell that he was definitely in a fearful place. He was definitely in a fearful setting. So we talked about this, and then I told you guys that this whole matrix works off frequency and resonation, etc., resonation. So I just found it very interesting that all of this is going on with T.I. Joe Biden won a presidency, and then another thing that's coming to pass. The last video we did, we talked about the stock market. One of the last videos, where is it? The Who Rise the Beast, London's financial district. Now, we did this about London's financial district. Now, this actually was New York's stock market. The same thing. God was showing me that something was going to happen with the stock market. And that's why I was able to pick out that picture out of that video and see that it was London's financial district. Now, we don't know. Something might still happen with London's financial district. We don't know. But what I'm telling you is the synchronicities just be leading me to stuff, okay? Just be leading me to stuff. Now, the stock market thing, now we had, and it was so funny because GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry, they like crashed and went up so crazy high or whatever. And it was funny because the day before that, I'm actually subscribed to this guy named Chris Sane. As I told you guys that I've been, in the last video, I think it was the Mulan video, where I told you guys that I was getting into stocks because I felt like God was telling me to get into stocks. Right? I walked in, I kept seeing stocks everywhere. I walked in my room, and my husband had bought these shoes, and it came with a sticker that said stocks. And I walked in my room, and the kids had stuck that sticker on my wall, and it said stocks. And I said, why is God wanting me to get into these stocks? Well, we did the video about the financial district, and I said maybe God don't want me to do the stocks. Maybe he warned me that the stock market is going to crash. But I think it's both. It's both, because what's happening now is we're going through a shift. This is going to be a financial shift. I told you guys, I said this is not about to just be no shift of consciousness. This is going to be a financial shift. This is going to be a conscious shift. This is going to be a shift in power between female and masculine. And what's happening right now with the man is they're losing their power, right? And they trying to fight back. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. They fighting a losing battle. They are fighting a losing battle. And what we're going to do is bring this stuff to the surface, and so we can try to address some of these black manosphere, MGTOW cats, and just really get to the bottom of this, because they done lost their mind, and they think they doing God a service when they ain't. So stuff is definitely happening that we've talked about. And I want you guys to keep your eyes and ears open, because it's definitely going down. This is a shift. So what happened with the stock market? Well, I was watching somebody, and they said this is a shift. And I think it was the guy who I watched to learn how to do stocks or whatever. They were saying right now it's going to be a transfer of wealth. So you guys see what happened with GameStop. Okay, and I was actually going to buy GameStop, AMC, and BlackBerry. The guy who I watch His name is Chris Sane on YouTube. If anybody want to get into stocks and watch him, because I really think that it's right now it's about to be a financial transfer of wealth. People became millionaires overnight. I mean, I made 2 million, I made 40,000, I made this, I made that, and what's happening is that shift in financial power. So those people who have been financially on the top, we're seeing them come to the bottom, and we're seeing the people who are on the bottom come to the top. And that's what's happening. We're seeing the men lose the power and the women gain the power, right? Everything is shifting. And if you don't get with the program, you're going to perish. You're going to perish. So the shift is happening now, family. It is happening now. And we said that we would start seeing evidence of this shift taking place after what? After December 21st, after the Great Conjunction, which was the beginning, the bringing in of this shift. What did we say? The old religion was going to be gone. So this patriarchal religion, they try to use the Bible to support what they believe. No, the Bible is a matriarchy. You don't understand what I'm saying? Go watch some of my old videos. So everything that's been hid is coming to the light. The shift is happening. Financial shift, conscious shift, just everything. So it's just really tripping me out how I'm seeing her watching everything that I prophesied about for the last year manifest. I mean, I had people about the Donald Trump situation, like I said, people that I had become friends with block me, delete me, etc., all because I said Donald Trump wasn't going to win the election, and that was something that was told to me by the Spirit. And now look, we have Joe Biden in there. Now I got another thing about Joe Biden. I think he going to be trying to give y'all a lot of money this year. Okay, we talked about the financial shift. Okay, I think he's going to be trying to give y'all a lot of money this year. They already talking about trying to give people $2,000 a month. Okay, I really think that y'all, if this happened, because for some reason I was led to that scripture of Joseph. Remember when it was in Egypt, and it was the 7-year, what do I want to say? Not flood. Oh my God, what is this word? It was right on my mind. Drought, I guess. That's not really the word I was looking for, but when it was a drought for 7 years, they didn't have food and all that. Remember, Joseph was the one who took care of his family and his brothers using the money from Egypt, okay? Right? He took care of them. And for some reason, don't quote me on this because I have not done my research into this, but remember I told you when we broke down, I'm going to go back and watch my video on Joe Biden breaking down his name and everything because I don't remember everything I said, but I said that he could be financially good for some people. Okay, I did say that. I said he might be good and bad in ways. Okay, so I'm going to really go watch that video and really hear everything I said. So I can come back and keep you guys updated. But I just wanted to show y'all how this stuff is manifesting right before our eyes. Right? We had also been talking about the kingdom marriages, right? And there's a guy who, who counteracts with the MGTO, Black Manosphere. What they all saying is, they a high value man. Well, what he's saying is you need a kingdom man. Okay. And we have been talking about kingdom marriages, et cetera, et cetera. So all of this stuff is definitely manifesting, and it's just so crazy to me that everything that we talked about been manifesting. Okay. Everything that we talked about been manifesting. It's just crazy. The identity theft of the women, the men becoming oppressors. It's just so crazy. Now let me tell y'all how this came about. How I was about to do a video on the Black Manosphere one day, which is the red pill video I did, and I had came into work, And I have a friend, she's PRN, so she, works every now and then, so I don't see her a lot. But this particular morning, was at work when I came in, and she said, I was thinking about you. I've been thinking about you, and I just been thinking about you. Now, when I was coming in, I was thinking about making this video about the Black Manosphere when I went on break. And she said, I need to ask you something. Have you heard about Nature Boy? Do you know who Nature Boy is? And I said, OMG. Funny you mention him, because he one of these same men that I'm about to do a video on. Not him in particular, but just this mindset that these men have. He one of them misogynists too. Think God is a man. Think he rule over women. Think he's supposed to be a polygamous king. Oh my God, just all of this crap. And I said, it's funny that you mentioned that to me today, this very day when I was coming into work to make a video on the Black Manosphere. It's very interesting that you bring that up. So again, synchronicity. God was like, shoot, go for it. They need your help here. They need your help out here, okay? So it's so crazy. So I just wanted to bring some of that to your attention, some of the stuff that we're going to be focusing on going forth, which is this manosphere. Okay, I really need you guys to go subscribe to the other channel. I'll put the link in the video again in the description. The link is also on the old video. If you guys have not watched The Real Red Pill, Gender Wars, Role Reversal, and the Black Manosphere, completely support him on that, being that I studied the scripture for 10 years. More videos to come. Now, I'm sorry, guys. I've been going for a little over a month.
2102. Naval Kitchen near Bertard Room 2102.
Okay, my walkie has gone off.
2102.
So I just wanted to bring some of this stuff to your attention. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you guys have heard about this Black Manosphere. Let me know what you guys think about Joe Biden being president. Let me know what you guys think about this shift. This shift is happening now. And it's happening now. And there are people here to help guide you through this shift. I want to say there are women here to help guide you through this shift. But see, this is why they want to attack women right now. It's funny that these groups are coming out now when all of these women prophets are here to help guide people through into the new age. Now we have these groups coming out attacking women and basically telling men not to listen to women, when we are the guide who are going to guide you through to the new age. And what did we talk about? Why did they want women to be silent? Because the woman's seed, the woman's word will bruise the serpent's head. It's the woman's words who going to help you, who going to free you. The truth will set you free. And the truth is the feminine aspect. So it's funny that they making all of these clicks to... Oh, Lord. I got to get off of here, y'all. To bash women because they know that it's our time to speak up and tell the truth and to lead people into the new age. Okay, so he wasn't calling me. He was calling my coworker. To lead people into this new... Let me turn this down. To lead people into this new age. And they know this. They know this. And this is why... they're doing it. Now, I want to talk to you guys about Katy Perry's video, Not the End of the World. Now, I talked about this in the Red Pill video, but like I said, a lot of you guys probably didn't see it because I put it on private, partly because I didn't want to bring the manosphere over here to our channel because they is ratchet, okay? They are ratchet, and I did not want to have them all in the comments, but I see maybe I just got to put myself out there to get attacked to try to save some souls, okay? Because these people is headed for destruction. Wide is the way to destruction. And y'all don't understand how many thousands of men are in these comments on YouTube's agreeing with this crap. So Not the End of the World. Katy Perry just did this video called Not the End of the World. And what happens is they kidnap her. I mean, they don't kidnap her. They abduct her from Earth. The aliens abduct her. And they're like, Katie, Katie, when she gets there. And she's like, my name is not Katie. My name is Zoe. Zoe, Zoe, Zoe. But anyway, what happens is she ends up saving the world. Now, the world is about to self-destruct. I talked about in the last video that the world is about to self-destruct because it's too many protons. The protons demand we need to go back to a reset. We need to get back to the 0 point. And the only way that we can get back to the 0 point is if the electrons come in and balance stuff out. And that's what's going to cause the reset, which we already talked about. The women was going to cause the shift. We already did a video called The Women Was Going to Cause the Pole Shift. We already talked about all of this stuff. So she says, I'm Zoe. Now, when we go to look up what Zoe means, Zoe means life, which is a translation of the name for Eve. So Zoe means Eve. So it's telling you Eve ends up saving the world. The women end up saving the world, right? So y'all go ahead and watch this video, Not the End of the World. I want y'all to also go watch what is it? Taylor Swift. Let me see. Taylor Swift. She just put out one called Willow. But Bad Blood was the one we did the video on. Look What You Made Me Do. I want y'all to go watch Taylor Swift, Look What You Made Me Do. We already talked about her song, The Man. Watch The Man. The Man. Yeah. Who else was it? What's her name? Not Taylor Swift. Katy Perry. Okay, we just talked about hers. Katy Perry, Not the End of the World. So go watch these videos and you can see that they're prophesying. Katy Perry, Dark Horse. When you watch this video at the end, they show her as the capstone on the pyramid. And they show the pyramid actually turning into a ship. So very interesting, because what some people said was that they thought that the pyramids were ships. Well, they show her as the capstone, the chief cornerstone, okay, which we've been talking about. The true word being wisdom, and she as the true chief cornerstone. So, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I'm about to get off work here in about 15 minutes. And I just want to do one last walkthrough and make sure I got everything done. But I just wanted to bring y'all this quick video and let y'all know what some of the upcoming things that we're going to be talking about. And, you know, back to the stock. I was told to invest in those stocks and I did not. I don't know why I didn't. I felt like I should have, and I didn't. The next day, those stocks soar. Okay, people made thousands and millions. And you know what? I said I missed it. I missed God trying to transfer wealth to me. But see, I won't miss it. I won't miss it again. Whatever God got planned to make me wealthy, I won't miss it again. Because I know in my heart that I missed that. I know it's no way that I had access to all the knowledge that I needed to be in those stocks and wasn't. It's no way. It's no way. Like, how did I give you everything? I know God is sitting down, looking down at me, shaking her head like, I gave you everything that you needed to be in those stocks. You would be wealthy right now, or at least wealthier than what you was, because ain't nobody saying I was going to make $2 million. But I definitely could have made a couple thousand, okay? But we'll see what continues to happen in the stock market. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But, you know, majority of the videos is going to be dedicated to this manosphere and the shift. So, shalom, family. I love you guys. Until we meet again.